You spent thousands on smart gadgets. So why does your house still feel stupid? Pause. The lights respond, but only after you shout twice. The blinds move, but only when you open an app. Your doorbell shows a face, but you're still the one doing all the thinking. So let me ask you something deeper. Did you build a smart home? Or did you just build a house full of expensive buttons? Because here's the truth no one tells you. Intelligence isn't about how many devices you own. It's about how little effort you make. A truly smart home doesn't wait for commands. It anticipates. It disappears. It feels effortless. But most setups, they are digital clutter. 10 apps, 5 ecosystems, notifications screaming for attention. Instead of serving you, your house demands management. And that's why it still feels dumb. Not because the technology is bad. Not because you bought the wrong brand. But because you were sold devices, not design. Automation, not intention. On this channel, Smart Home Living, we don't chase gadgets. We design experiences. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the real reason most smart homes fail, and how to fix yours without buying another device. No hype. No tech overload. Just smarter thinking. Because luxury isn't more technology. Luxury is when your home understands you, without being told. A stunning luxury home. Marble floors. Soft LED strips glowing under the cabinets. A wall-mounted display showing weather, security feeds, energy stats. It looks intelligent. But listen closely. A notification buzzes. A light flickers. A routine fails. The door locks, twice. Behind the beauty is chaos. This is the illusion of intelligence. Most people don't build smart homes, they build tech collections. A smart speaker from one brand. Smart bulbs from another. A camera system with its own app. A thermostat that doesn't talk to anything else. It's not a system. It's a gadget museum. And museums are meant to be admired, not lived in. Real intelligence is integration. It's devices working together without you managing them. It's your lights dimming because it's sunset, not because you opened an app. It's your AC adjusting because you're home, not because you remembered to tap a screen. Here's the hard truth. If your smart home requires constant supervision, it's not smart. It's decorative technology. A truly intelligent home reduces friction. Fewer decisions. Fewer taps. Fewer interruptions. It should feel like the house is thinking ahead, quietly, invisibly. But when every action requires your command, you haven't automated your life. You've just upgraded your buttons. On Smart Home Living, we are not impressed by how many devices you own. We are focused on how seamlessly they work together. Because smart isn't about quantity. Smart is about harmony. And harmony is silent, tunlik ons apostle. Arokpo Michael at Michael Arokpo prayer is a weapon. It's not just used to God for things. It's an insurance system, the spirit. When a man begins to pray, he comes like a naked wire. Touch him at your own risk. Touch him at your own piri at Niger sermons. Your home has sensors, but no thinking. Walk into most smart homes. And the first thing you'll notice is the technology. Smart bulbs glowing in every room. A smart speaker sitting on the kitchen counter. A smart lock guarding the front door. Security cameras quietly watching from every corner. On paper, it sounds impressive. But there's one critical thing missing. A brain. Because right now, most homes have sensors everywhere, but no real thinking behind them. Your lights know when they are on or off. Your lock knows when the door opens. Your speaker hears your voice commands. But none of them truly understand what's happening in your life. They are reacting, not coordinating. And that's the real problem. Imagine running a company with 10 employees who never speak to each other. One handles the lights. One controls the thermostat. Another manages security. A fourth handles music. Everyone is working, but no one is collaborating. The result? Confusion, delays, friction. And that's exactly what happens inside most smart homes. You walk into the house, nothing reacts. You go to bed, the lights stay on. You leave for work, the system doesn't even notice. It's not intelligence. It's isolated technology. Now think about the last time you stayed in a luxury hotel. The lighting feels perfect. The temperature is comfortable. The environment quietly adapts to you. You rarely think about the systems running behind the scenes, because they're designed to work together. That's the difference between a collection of gadgets and a designed experience. A real smart home should feel the same way. Not like a tech demo, but like a 5-star experience where everything works together, silently, smoothly, and almost invisibly. Here's one of the biggest traps in the smart home world: the app. At first, it feels powerful. You install it, open it, and suddenly you can control your lights, your thermostat, your cameras, everything from your phone. It feels futuristic. But after a few weeks, something strange happens. You realize your smart home is asking you to do more work than before. You walk into the room, and instead of flipping a switch, you unlock your phone, open the app, find the device, tap the control. 4 steps. To turn on a light. That's not automation. That's remote control with extra steps. And voice commands aren't much better. Turn on the lights. Lower the temperature. Close the blinds. If you have to ask every single time, your home still isn't thinking. It's waiting. A truly intelligent home doesn't wait for commands. It learns patterns. When evening arrives, the lights gently dim. When the house gets warm, the temperature adjusts automatically. When midnight passes, the doors quietly lock themselves. You didn't ask. You didn't tap an app. It simply happened. That's what real smart homes do. The technology fades into the background. And what you're left with is an experience that feels natural, almost invisible. Because the goal of a smart home was never to control everything from your phone. The goal was to stop controlling things at all. On Smart Home Living, we don't build homes that impress guests with gadgets. We build homes that quietly remove friction from everyday life. Because when technology disappears, that's when your home finally becomes smart. Here's where most smart homes go wrong. People design around devices, instead of designing around life. They start with the question, what gadget should I buy next? A new bulb, a new speaker, another camera. But the real question should be much simpler. How should your home make you feel? Because a truly intelligent home isn't built with devices. It's built with moments. Think about your mornings. Do you want to wake up to a loud alarm and a dark room? Or do you want a gentle sunrise experience where the house slowly wakes up with you? Imagine this instead. The curtains slowly open as natural light fills the room. Soft warm lights fade in across the hallway. Quiet music begins playing in the background. In the kitchen, the coffee machine starts preparing your first cup. You didn't press anything. You didn't open an app. Your home simply understood the moment. That's the difference between a house full of gadgets and a home designed around experiences. Great hotels understand this perfectly. Lighting, temperature, sound, everything is carefully orchestrated to create a feeling. Comfort, calm, effortless luxury. Your home should do the same. Instead of thinking about technology, start thinking about emotions. How should evenings feel after a long day? Maybe lights dim automatically. The temperature adjusts, and calm music fills the room. How should nights feel? Perhaps the house quietly locks itself. The lights fade out, and everything becomes peaceful. That's not smart technology. That's smart living. And when your home begins to design moments instead of commands, it stops feeling like a machine. It starts feeling like it truly understands you. The 3-step smart home upgrade. So how do you fix a smart home that feels not so smart? The answer isn't buying another gadget. It's redesigning how your home thinks. Let me show you the 3-step upgrade that transforms a house full of devices into a home that actually feels intelligent. Step 1. Pick one ecosystem. This is where most people go wrong. They mix random devices from different brands, hoping everything magically works together. One app for lights, another for security, another for climate. Instead of a smart home, you end up managing a digital puzzle. Real intelligence begins with unity. Choose one core ecosystem and let everything revolve around it. When your devices speak the same language, your home can finally start acting like a system, not a collection. Step 2. Build around behavior, not devices. Don't ask, what should this light do? Ask, what happens when I come home? Maybe the entry lights turn on automatically. The temperature adjusts. Soft music begins playing in the background. You didn't activate devices. You triggered an experience. Step 3. Remove friction. This is the golden rule of smart living. If your system requires constant tapping, commanding, or fixing, it's not finished yet. Real automation should feel invisible. You walk into a room, it responds. You leave the house, it secures itself. You go to sleep, the home quietly powers down. No effort, no thinking, no interruptions. Because the real luxury of a smart home isn't technology. It's simplicity. When everything works quietly in the background, your home stops feeling like a science project and starts feeling like it was designed perfectly. For you, your home doesn't need more gadgets. It needs more intention. For years, the smart home industry has been selling us the same idea: buy more devices, add more features, install more technology. But the truth is much simpler. Intelligence isn't measured by how much technology you can see. It's measured by how little you notice it. A truly smart home doesn't constantly remind you that it's smart. It doesn't flash notifications, demand voice commands, or ask you to open another app. Instead, it quietly disappears into the background. The lights adjust gently as the sun begins to set. The temperature shifts before the room becomes uncomfortable. The doors lock themselves when the night settles in. No announcements, no interruptions. Just a home that understands the rhythm of your life. That's the difference between technology that impresses and technology that serves. The most luxurious homes in the world don't feel complicated. They feel calm. Everything works together so smoothly that the experience feels effortless. And that's the real goal of smart living. Not a house full of gadgets, but a home designed with intention, where every light, every sensor, and every automation works together to remove friction from your day. When it's done right, something interesting happens. You stop thinking about the devices. You stop thinking about the system. All you notice is the atmosphere, the comfort, the quiet, the peace. And that's when your home finally stops feeling like technology and starts feeling like it truly understands you.